Huh? Gonna lag? Oh. 50%? Hello? Good morning. That's all you're gonna get. Hello, my brothers. Good morning. I have returned from the weekend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Hope you guys are not sick like I am. Hey, Robin and Trash Talk. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. My brothers, good morning. Fellow game dev enjoyers. Hope you're doing good.
Hello.
It's been some time, isn't it? But I have returned for more game deverinos. Clapperinos. Hell yeah. Hey guys, what do you think about this? Bloop. 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 What do you think about that, my brothers? Is that good? A level up above Bhutan. Hello guys.
You have a good
Prodigy Art, long time no see, man. That's a nice welcome. Hello, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. I'm still impressed by the fact that you haven't gotten mad at me once for not being able to look at your Mac port. Crazy.
458 days left.
But do you think we still need to make a Mac port when I have a DirectX renderer in the backend running?
Hello, Cakez.
Or can that just be done using Proton? Is that better? What do you think? Mac what? Mac. Mac port. Don't do Mac, you don't have a stomach for it. No, Mac users should use Whiskey emulator. Yeah, you think so? I see. But I still want to have like a use for it, because you spend all of the time making the port, so it's still in the back of my mind. And every time you return, I'm amazed, and at the same time, I feel like we should do something about it. Also programming TD right now, her cakes. Oh, Robin, that's awesome. Meant TD, yeah? I thought so. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm sick. I've gotten sick on Friday evening. I felt really bad and tired, so I went to sleep. Woke up in the middle of the night, did some programming, felt okay. Went to sleep again. Woke up, sick. Very nice. So my entire weekend has been dog. Terrible weekend, my guys. Really bad. The worst part wasn't so much, well, the nose was annoying, but the worst part was the headaches, man. I'm telling you. Like debilitating headaches. You can't move around at all, or your head explodes. It's like some sort of thing putting pressure on there. Like the moment you move like an inch, it's like explosion. It's so annoying. Yeah, I hate that so much. You have a migraine. Yeah, it's so annoying, man. Holy. And so I don't know how long I'm gonna go for today, but I want to make a trailer for the game. That's what I thought we could do. Depending on how long I take today, I might do it tomorrow too, but I thought that would be a nice idea. Take some painkillers. I did yesterday, actually. I usually don't like taking these, but I did. It didn't help at all, actually. Maybe I'm too fat. I have no clue. I looked at the prescription like thing, or whatever, like the paper inside. I looked at it, and it says like 40 kilograms. You take one, up until 48 kilograms, and then after that 1 to 2. And I'm like, What about people that are 100 kilograms? So that's gotta be 2, right? So I took 2. And they did nothing. You should just take paracetamol. Yeah, this is paracetamol. I bought these yesterday. I actually went to the, whatever that's called, pharmacy or something. You need to try Zig's latest versions, Cakes. A spin-back video would be awesome. Yeah, we can try that maybe in the future. I saw Prime having so much fun with Zig, and I'm like, how can this guy have so much fun in Zig? And I'm like, oh wait, web developer, right. Right, that's how it works, isn't it? No joke, maybe there actually is something there in Zig. On Sunday in Germany, yeah, there are what they call emergency pharmacies, I guess. Apotheke in English. And in these pharmacies you can go and you can't go inside, but on the outside you wait. And then they get to you and they're like, okay, what you want? Hitman, good morning. On YouTube. Hey, Capuchman, hope you're doing good too. Did you upgrade your PC, Cakes? No, I don't upgrade my PC. What I asked on Discord is the following. My old computer.
Don't market it.
Hey, super cool. Good morning.
Come to you.
Yeah, good morning. Hope you're doing good. My old computer that I used to stream on has been replaced by Zere's computer, who gave that to me because he didn't need it anymore. And so I still have my old computer, but the graphics card on that computer is broken, where if I play a game, the computer crashes. But I can do video editing and I can program even my game on that machine without it crashing, because I'm not, like, the memory of my graphics card is broken. So the more I allocate and deallocate and allocate and deallocate, that's bad. I don't do that though, so I could use the same graphics card. And I have an old mainboard that some viewer sent me a long time ago. Nimada, thank you very much, by the way. That I haven't used yet, because my computer works. And so I could put that mainboard on there, because it's a stronger CPU, which is very good for video editing. Because DaVinci uses a lot of CPU. And has, I think, even 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is also very good for video editing, because DaVinci uses a lot of RAM. So I could use those two in there, but I was worried, what if I just replace the mainboard? But I keep, and I add a new CPU, because the mainboard usually, you know, needs a different CPU if it's a better one. And but I keep the graphics card. And so people told me that it's not a big deal, but I should download the drivers beforehand and stuff like that. Didn't manage to do it because I was sick, but I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, so cool story, right, guys? Why is there an ad break again? Or is it the first one? I feel like we've already been streaming for like half an hour. Neovim is a banger. Yeah, I might try out new development environments after this game, but switching development environments mid-development process, trust me, is a bad idea. Unless you really can't work with the previous one anymore, because you're wasting so much time and effort. It's really bad to do. And at the end of the day, the final product will not be better because you have a different working environment. Hey, Altera, good morning, my man. Hope you're doing good. So, in order to do a trailer today, we need to implement a little bit to make the game feel a little bit more fun. Now, in my old game, the Vampire Survivors clone. Oh yeah, let me hide these here. Because this is for my wife. This is for birthday of Zoe. So it's a little bit private, so that's why. Assets. Vampire Survivors. Where is that? Tangy Survivors, maybe? No. I'm looking for the cold golem. Oh, is that delicious, my man? Oh, yeah. Sprites for free, no. I'm gonna find it. Give me a sec. Can't be too difficult, right? Right? Textures? Celeste clone. Mobile game. Oh, actually I know where it is. It's under D's Nuts. And then Spieleentwickler. and Vampire Survivors in C++, and then assets, textures, the atlas here. Let's add that to a sprite. So what I want from that atlas is this right here. There is a... He doesn't look that great, but this is what I want. I want this guy, and I want to turn him into an ice golem. And then maybe these guys too, but I think I'm just gonna make blue goblins or something. Why no search function? Oh, that would be too easy, bro. What you talking about? We don't search here. I think this guy is new to the stream or something. He doesn't know. Bro, we are handmade, okay? Handmade means we don't use any predefined functions. Either we code them ourselves or we go the hard way, okay? We are handmade heroes, exactly. These nuts is large, true. Ah, that's delicious. Nice. I can get behind why Asian likes drinking tea so much. Oops. Did I copy over something that I didn't want? Whoopsie. That's a big guy. Whoopsie. Okay, so essentially, this guy is gonna be our bad dude. That is an ice dude. And he's gonna have a chill aura around himself. That's the idea. So essentially, he looks like this. Just some ice guy, and I might actually, you know, give him a little bit more texture. Give me a sec here, Shift 2. Just a tiny bit more texture, you know, like so it looks a little bit cooler. It's for a trailer, isn't it? So it's gonna look reasonably well. And by the way, Shade11, I watched the video about Bite Me Games and I agree with them, like, completely. Or agree with his takes completely. So I don't think he hates me because we have different takes about YouTube. I don't think he hates me at all. I think he just doesn't want me to react to his videos, which is totally okay. So for those of you who link videos for me to react to, guys, please don't link Bite Me Games videos anymore, okay? Because I'm not gonna react to them anymore. Just so you know. So you don't waste your time looking for stuff, okay? I find it awesome that you guys think of me, you know, while you're browsing YouTube and like, hey, maybe Cakez likes to react to that, or would like to watch it. I really appreciate that. Just want to let you know. Hello there, Matt. GG. Hope you're doing good. Anyways, so that's gonna be it for now. I don't want to spend too much time on this. He might not look as awesome as he could be. Whatever. Again, we'll do the art parts later, right? So this is just to visualize some of the ideas that I have, which hopefully works out. Just got an idea though. One more. Maybe we can. We'll see. Or maybe that doesn't work. Maybe it should be here. Yeah, like give it some impression like it's ice, right?
Demo out. Check. Mixed
There you go.
review. Check.
Maybe that looks something like ice.
AMD.
Oh,
Check. Unbalanced game. Check. UI bugs. Check.
okay.
Yeah,
Man.
all day.
You know what I hate
Check.
the most about being sick? Having one of those hachoos and they don't come out. Oh my god. People have different opinions on things. And that's the beauty of life, yeah. Yeah, people on Twitter. Yeah. Just don't waste your time with them. It's a waste of time engaging with people on Twitter. Absolutely not. Hope you're doing good, Zakaza. Anyway, so this is the guy. So we're gonna make a new enemy and for the trailer. We are going to build an ice level first today, where I want to spawn this not undead, this cold guy, and he's gonna be a big dude that essentially has a cold aura to him, or when you attack him, you get chilled. Now, this is a lot to implement for a trailer, I know, but this is what we're gonna do today. Why C++ and not any other language, Cakes? The reason why I chose C++ is because I wanted to learn C++, so in case I ever have to find a job, because I'm, let's say, an unsuccessful game developer, I can use my knowledge in C++ to maybe leverage me into a position where they expect you to know C++ for a while. So for example, I could apply to Grinding Gear Games in New Zealand and ask them to get a position as a developer there. Because I know C++, I've made a game in C++, stuff like that. Doesn't it get confusing using a sprite sheet of that size without a game engine? No, because, like, for example, I have just made, let's say, this ice dude here, right? This is the guy. He's not animated at all. Yet. Excuse me. I hate to tell you, but you will probably only get 1,000 units sold or 5,000 units at max luck, but love the effort and work ethics you have. Yeah, we'll see how much I get. The only thing I can tell you right now is, and I've looked at the stats before, I have gained 700 wish lists over 2 years for my first iteration of the game. I apologize, sorry. Then I changed the game and I didn't do much advertising about it other than my stream that, you know, most people already knew, and my YouTube, which people already knew. So I didn't do much advertising. And I went from 700 wish lists now to over 1,000 in a span of a couple of months. So I have gained about 300 wish lists in the last, or 400, maybe more wish lists in the last February, March, April, half of May. 3.5 months for 300 wish lists, which is not great, but it's better than before. So the only thing I can tell you is that my game has gotten better compared to itself. That's what I can tell you. Please tell us if you start working somewhere. I need to buy puts on that company. Ah, okay. So what does that mean? That the company is gonna go downhill because I work for them or something? Cakes, you lied about the glass blade sprites. Your Atlas literally has the sprite it was yoinked from. Grass blade sprites. Grass. And by the way, 1,000 units sold. Right? 1,000 units. And you multiply that by 10. It's 10,000 bucks. Multiply that by 5. Let's say 5. Man, if I earn anything in that ballpark, holy shit. It's way more than I would expect. But I would be insanely happy about that. So I would still call that a success for my first game. And in C++. Yeah. What glass braid sprites are we talking about? What did I do wrong now? What's your issue? Like, I have grass here, yeah. You mean this here? This is an image I took from the internet to get an inspiration of how one could draw grass. So I took a look at this and I'm like, okay, well, this is a shape. Whoops. Doop. Doop. You mean that? And then that's the result here? Where is it? You mean this? Here's the shape. If you mean that? Sure. I agree with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting inspiration. Because I gotta tell you, my friend, there's only so many ways you can draw grass. Okay? There's only so many ways you can make a blade. A grass blade. Oh shit. So, shift 1. Oh, shift 1, sorry. And I have mostly learned all of those different shapes. You can also do this. This is Stardew Valley, by the way, guys. This is Stardew Valley type grass. He uses these shapes a lot. You know, and then sometimes he uses this. Only 2. It depends, right? This is something that you just learn by looking at other art. But it's fine. Like, you can say that I copied this. I won't be anything. I won't be mad at you.
Thank you, Ify
Sure.
66 for 5,000 bits.
Just kidding.
My man. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna be a bit slow today. Because I'm dealing with a headache. So it's gonna be a chill stream today. Working for GGG would be dope. Back before Tencent came into the picture, there was a cool little company. Now it's going down like Blizzard path slowly. Hopefully I'm wrong. I love PoE 1 and 2. I haven't followed the PoE drama too much. I think what I got from the outside, in a way, is that Mark, one of the developers, who is in position of power now, is reluctant to change the game to make it different. And so he's really, let's say, convinced of his design, and it's taking him, let's say, a bit long to change it in cases where maybe it would be better to be changed. That's what I got from the drama. Yeah, there was drama about PoE 2 and stuff being too hard and too easy, and then, yeah, stuff like that. But I didn't follow it to, like, again, I was busy working on my game. And so, yeah, I'm dealing with life. So, that's what I got from, like, am Rande in English. That's how you say it in German. Ich hab's nur am Rande mitbekommen. I read the PoE 2 reviews earlier today, 42% positive only. Yeah, it looks like that the position in power Mark has maybe needs to change his ways a bit. How many bugs, major, minor, were in the demo, and how many have you fixed now? Oh, this guy wants me to tell him basically how many things I fixed. Okay, I'm quite proud of it. Let me show you. So what you can see here is a list of all of the things I wrote down for the demo. And every time you see a check mark, and this has only been ever since this is the time I wrote these things down, right? So that is about 17 days. And all of the check marks here I have done. Okay, so you can count these check marks yourself. Most of the major issues have been fixed. There are still some minor issues as well. Here's one. That is an error spam, but it's not, it doesn't break the system. It just means that as long as I'm on here, this is spamming. It's complaining about the def stencil or pixel shader, expects a def stencil view, but none is bound. This is okay, blah, blah, blah. I might be binding something wrong. It's not causing any issues. But yeah, this is one. Let's get rid of that, it's annoying. And meta progression is gonna change, so I can't make this point even happen. And so there's many things that I've done already, or that need to be delayed. This is out of my control. And yeah, so essentially you can see that there are quite a few check marks, and many of the things I have already done or are not feasible yet, but there are some things I still need to do, like these ones here. So yeah, I'm working on it. That's all I can say. I'm working on it. It's in development, and which is why I didn't release the demo version last week as well. I looked at the list and I was like, I need a little bit more time, there's no point. That log will eat memory in the background. No, this is only for me. You don't get to see this at all. I cannot reset the stats, Genuss Nymphicus. Yo, brother, did you see that YouTuber that called you out for being a stealer bastard? No, his exact words were, we have a difference of ideologies. That's what he said. So... and it's fine. So basically... yeah, it means that he does not... he wouldn't do the same thing that I do. And I think differently than he does. That's exactly what that means. And in essence, it means please don't react to my videos, which I don't do anymore now. Anyways, let's move on. So there's nothing more to say. Anyways, let's get back to this. So I was about to... before I got derailed, sorry. I was about to implement this cold guy here. And we're gonna put him in the ice map. So this is just for the trailer. Which means we need to get a map. Or I'm just gonna set the map here as map number 4. So this map here could be the ice map just for testing. Murky waters. Yeah, there's a clip about that on YouTube. Okay. Goodness. Good morning, Cakez. Hey, my man, Farmer. Hope you're doing good, bro. React to it? No, there's no point. He didn't want me to react, so I won't do it. What are you talking about? That would be exactly what he would not want me to do. Do you not understand? Yeah, we are working on the trailer now because I think that will be the #1 reason I can make my game stand out and increase my wishlist count by a lot. And so what I want to do now is add in basically an ice map where we have wind that chills my units and a unit that is somewhat strong that spawns, let's say, quite regularly, that if you attack him, maybe he chills you, or if you get close to him, he chills you with his aura. You know, he's one of those aura guys, you know, yeah. Like my aura, which is very weak today. Huh? Yeah, how much aura do I have, chat? What do you think? 10? I gotta have some aura, right, guys? Okay, bro. Yeah, it's not -10. Where is the story map? Am I gonna, like... there we go. Let's put a story map. What is it called? What did I call that map, actually? I call it the map Snowy Forest. Okay. Snowy Forest. Okay, so now that we have this story map, we should be able to go home and see that this is still murky waters. Aha. There it is. Now it didn't work. Good. Hungry Burn, no, I did read your messages. What are you talking about? Will you fight the guy in the park? This was a metaphor, bro. Finally working on the trailer. Okay, chat, Hungry Burn. What did you say, man? You wrote one message 10 days ago? You wrote Kappa, no, invest, KW. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You literally just wrote emotes. What do you want me to do? Oh, Mr. Hungry Burn said Kappa. Hey! Shut up! Don't care, bro. Write Kappa all you want. Look at this guy wanting some attention here. You happy now? Goodness. Now let me make my geimer. Okay, thank you. Alright. Now, where's the story maps? Here we go. So, we need to set a story map thing. We're gonna make it very easy. Yoink. Oops. Cakez does everything so he can dodge the fight. Listen, man. Number one, it's not even real. Number two, I don't have time for something like that, okay? Put my story map. Snowy forest. There we go. So we're gonna load the snowy forest. The position on the map is this. For now. Start oranges. Yeah, we'll see. Maximum rounds 3. It seems okay. Good. So now that we have snowy forest in the game, we can start it. If you had to start over, would you use the same tech stack now? Ha, difficult to say. You know why that's difficult to say? I usually said that I would probably not go the same route. I don't know if I actually would use something like Unity or not. You know why? Because I haven't built a game in Unity yet. I have started projects in Unity, but I haven't done an entire project from start to finish in Unity. So can I say that I would use Unity for my next project? Or let's say if I had to start over again, but I keep the knowledge, you know, I go back in time 3 years, 4 years, and I keep the knowledge that I have right now, would I use Unity? I don't know, because I didn't make a game in Unity, I made a game in C++. What I would most likely do, however, is I would test out, with the knowledge that I have now, I would test out Raylib and STL. And which one I like more, I would probably use. But the thing is, since I haven't tested them as well, I don't know if I would not run into some other issues that I don't run into now. But I would definitely start with those, because I don't want to deal with window opening. I don't want to deal with graphics API initialization. I don't want to deal with font. I hate these things. They're so annoying. They are limited. Yeah, they are limited. And it depends on how limited they are and how much power I have to change it. Would it be easier using Unity? I don't know. Probably. But then again, I do not know. Oh, Capushman, I need to... okay, I need to... Thank you, Capush. I appreciate that, bro. I'll take a look at that. Okay, when I get to it. Oh, where was this? Ah, now I forgot it. The spam. Here. Thank you very much, Capushman. Let's put this as a star here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see what I do when I get to it. Let's start the ice map. I'm gonna send you the... Oh. We don't have a stat for that yet. Of course. Of course, I need to add the stat as well, which I don't have yet. Story map. What did I call it? Snowy forest. Stat win snowy forest. Okay. And then max around snowy forest. Good. Ah, here needs to be a comma. And here too. Over here, snowy forest and snowy forest. Now the question is, what happens if I don't have the stat? I guess it will just not work. Let's see. It'll be difficult to adjust easy things, but easy to adjust complex things when using engines. Yeah, like for example, Ashish. Long time no see, by the way. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, bro. I always got the impression that you know quite a lot. I remember that. I remember Ashish as the smart person. Guys. Okay, he's smart, guys. It'll encounter the same issue that you're encountering right now with the libraries, like Raylib and STL. Do you also remember that from you? For me? Nah, I don't want to hurt your feelings, you know. All right, so that works. Isn't that great? So this is the idea. Number one, I need to change the particle effect for this map into something else. And of course, it's very bright, right? But that's the idea. I'm also smart, yeah? You are? Interesting. Nighttime on snow maps. I can maybe, you know, make it less bright. Let's test here. What do you think of that? Is that better? Should still be okay. Oh, goodness. Change the ambient light. I think it's fine. I think the ambient light is fine, bro. Sorry. For example, you're just drawing sprites. Adjust them as you'll fit. With the curves, you can exactly do what you want, but with engines, you'll have to work around their systems. You can't just draw a rectangle. Yeah, what I noticed about, let's say, something like Unity is they just draw everything in separate draw calls. So many things. But it still doesn't hurt their performance too much. Excuse me. Okay, now we need to implement the next enemy. And we need to implement somewhat of a system that I can make it happen on the button press for now. But it's essentially a variable that is wind that blows. And if I click a button for a duration, the wind speed increases and the direction might change as well in which the wind blows. And that will allow us to control the particle speed, the speed at which stuff runs. Cakes, have you ever drank a Sprite while working on a Sprite? Actually, no, I'm not a Sprite person. Bro, please do not do subpixel movement in the tree shader. It looks terrible. I don't know if I can, bro. I mean, I could test, but number one, I want to change these. Do I have better trees? I have only these, huh? I want like these to be blue. Anyways, so let's not change the map for now. Let's just work on the enemy. First we need... No, we work on the updates level. So. Excuse me. Update level. Do global particle system. So that depends. In here. Now I need to do an if check here, but later on the level itself will have its own particle system. So it will be on the level. Right now this is something I hard code. Or the level, the story map itself brings forth the particle system, but in any case it should probably be on the level itself. And it could even be an enum. Doesn't really matter. But for now I need to do an if case. Game state. Game state level. No, level state dot map ID or something. Story map ID is story map snowy forest. If we are in snowy forest, we do something else. Otherwise, we do this particle emitter and emit particles. So that's the first change. Now we can do different particle systems depending on maps. Now that's not best solution, but for now it is a solution, and I'm gonna put it to do here. To do a better particle system for levels, global. And I'm also gonna put this on the list of things to do quite high as we develop the game even further. So we're gonna put this here. There we go. Okay, guys. So now we built a better particle system here, and I already have a cool idea for this. First, the direction in which it blows is something that I want to have as a static. Static vector to blow direction, which is, where's the direction here actually? Here. It's called the emit direction. And this needs to be static because we will change it on button press. And we need to also increase the speed at which the particles fly. That's going to be interesting how I'm going to do that. Blow direction. Unity tag when? I said that when I'm using Unity. Even with transparency, a few hundred of texture swaps is not a big deal. GPUs these days are quite fast, so a few hundred number of draw calls won't hurt the performance, especially for 2D games. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like the games that I looked at, they were running quite quickly, and they had so many draw calls. In my game, I have like 5 to 20 draw calls at most. I don't know exactly, but not many. And that seems to not matter at all. What matters the most seems to be what's happening on the CPU for most games, especially 2D games. That's the number one part where it can go sideways. All right, so the radius is fine here. Blow direction. Now, let's see. I need to have a float or const float speed, which is 1 if I don't press a button, but is down. Wait. Is down. Action primary. Then I want it to be 10, otherwise I want it to be 1. So that needs to be a question mark. So essentially what I'm doing here is, and then I get, yeah. So I set the speed to 10 if I hold down the mouse. And now I think all I need to do is multiply this by speed. Multiply, bro. Relax. And then over here, the lifetime, I think I need to divide this by speed, right? Because I'm flying 10 times faster. I should also expire 10 times faster, right? The emit rate, I don't know if I should touch that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, and then also the sprite here. Snowflake. Let's see. It's probably animating it, but let's see here. Now, I'm interested in that. This should already take effect. Let's see. I'm holding down the mouse. I don't know if they're faster. It doesn't look like they are. Okay, that kind of sucks. Oh, there's one that blew right past me. Is there? Madame? Do you see something? I saw this guy here. Huh? Wait, is it even going in here? Let's see. It is. Okay, so it is going in here. Let's see what happens. I think the road should be dirt, not ice. Nah, that would look bad, in my opinion, bro. Wait, how do I do this? I'm holding my mouse down. Ah, this sucks. How do I do this? Oh, I have an idea. If speed is 10, then int r is 0. Then we put a breakpoint here. Hey Timpa, long time no see, bro. And Hobbly Gobbly, good morning. And Mr. Sengo as well. Ja, Arbeitszeitbetrug, of course, yeah. Okay, so it does set the speed to 10. And it also emits snowflakes, which are here. Oh, I see. Because of the size of the particle. I need to change all of the particles. Not just the ones that come new. Yeah, there they are. You see this? I'm holding down and they fly so quickly. I have an idea. What if I do sprite to white? Oh, and the color palette is also eyes. Oof. Let's just not do a color for now. And then turn this into white. Excuse me, guys. It was, I think, 28, 29. Something like this. I'm gonna divide this by the speed divided by 2. So half the speed, so that means I'm emitting 5 more. Let's see. Yeah, so this is somewhat of a nice wind. But it's definitely too slow still. So let's give it a speed of... Man, how much do I give it? Speed of 40? And then this needs to be a brighter color. 29 maybe? Back to listening to Dota commentators. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Huh. I thought making a... Oof. This looks so bad. I thought making a particle effect would be cooler. Let me see. Do I have a snowflake that is not animated? Where are my snowflakes? I can look in chat. I have many snowflakes there. What the hell? Yeah, this is definitely the downside of using a texture atlas like this. I have to search for my sprites. I can't use the search function. So like searching for a certain sprite name is not possible here because it's all in one atlas, and so I have to remember the location. And if I forget the location, I just have to search until I find it. It's a huge time waste. Here. There it is. Okay, so let's make this snowflake. Cakez, how many lines in your game CPP? 40,000 something? Steuerung F doesn't work. Hello, null exception. Good morning. All right, let's see. So the snowflake here is not good. Let's make a snowflake that is still. And another one that is still. O2 and O1. Oh wait, no, don't. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm losing my mind. How did you replace the snowflake O2 with this, huh? Bruh. So literally copy this. Snowflake O1. Now what you complaining about here? You can't be serious. Oh my god. You can't be fucking... Sorry, I apologize. What the hell happened? You can't be serious. It deleted me Snowflake 02. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, bro? Fucking... I apologize. Stupid Vim. Assets. What changed, man? Yes, I made a new green arrow. Yeah. Next. Ah, of course, you just deleted that. And when did the undo want to give me back the O2? Never? Good. And it also deleted the freeze up. For some reason, I did some sort of command that deleted the snowflake O2 and freeze up. Oh, I'm getting mad. Stop. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh. Okay, go back. We good now? Yeah? Can I work? Thank you. Relax. Goodness. So, please. I just want to have still versions of these, okay? Still. Thank you. Asshole. A snowflake. O2. Yeah, thank you. Can't believe it, man. There we go. Okay. First one is 44. Other one is the 48. And they have a frame count of 1. And they are the second frame. So 84. Of course. Spelling mistake. Happens to the best of us. Is he Voldemort or why can he not say serious? Eh? Cakez is getting warm. Maybe the snowflake just melted. Funny joke, my friend. Very funny joke. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Base layers. I want to do something like this. I want to say either rand modulo 2 greater than 0. Then I want to do that snowflake. Otherwise I want to do this snowflake, the O2. And we have two different snowflakes. Uh-huh. What I don't like, unfortunately, is that... Oh yeah, and then the particle size obviously has to change. We don't see the snowflakes. And the color should also be gone. Should be white. So I thought it would be much easier than it actually is, but it's not. So this looks better now. I have to say, what do you guys think? Huh? It happens quite fast. So I can time this a little bit. Where I start spawning more faster. Also, what the hell? Why is this so large? And this so small? It makes absolutely no sense. Huh? It's good to me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, man. Stop! Please. You have Rona? No, I'm just sick. Just normal sick, guys. So I don't know how long I'll go today. Okay. Because I don't want these to flare up again. They have been nice. They are a little bit geschwollen in English, but otherwise they've been doing good, man. He's getting punished by God for his awful behavior. Yup. God's punishing me, my brothers. Can someone explain to me, excuse me, how the hell some... wait, now they are good? Why is this completely blue though? I'm confused. If this is... Huh? Like them being completely blue makes no sense. And I'm not even drawing these. Hey? Hey? Wait, let's see here. So this is 484. 484. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm looking at two different... Wait a minute. There's two other snowflakes somewhere. Huh? Where are those? 484? Somewhere here. Hold up. Wait, what? No way. 400? Ah, here. I see. I didn't want these to spawn. I see. This one looks cool. And I want this one here. Let's get this. Okay, so what are you? 8 by 8. You are 856. Okay, 856. And then 248. Bro, isn't it kinda fucked up to steal the emotes Superco made for the community and use them in your own game? I asked him if I can, and he said yes. And then he wrote me a lengthy message stating that he gives up the rights to the images and gives them to me. If I want to use them, I can. Or something like that. I asked him. Yes, of course. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Of course. Oh, thank you very much for following, Janus. I appreciate it, man. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Apologize. All right, let's see. 872. 872 by 240 something. 40. And the size is 8 by 8 now. That's a bit big, though. I think that's too much. That's why I shouldn't use... Yeah, I think that's too much. I think this is a good size for snowflakes. Otherwise, it's too big. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Or maybe that's fine. I mean, this. I think this is okay. I should probably spawn even more, though. We're gonna spawn more. I want this to be like a crazy effect. So we're gonna divide by speed. Let's see. Yeah, more, right? We need more. What the hell? Wait a minute. What the hell? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So the only thing that I notice is that it only blows in this direction here, but it's not blowing here. There's almost no particles coming here. You see this? That's the first thing. And the other thing is that I want the default thing to be down and I want them to slowly fade out. I want this to be a different particle system. Oh man, that's gonna be annoying as hell. Oh, yeah. How do we do that? It's blending a bit too much with the snow. Yeah, I know. Will you release this on Steam? Hello, by the way. Yeah, I will release this on Steam, bro. When I'm done with the trailer. Okay, sir? Still waiting. Yeah, I'm working on it. What's up, bro? How's the family? Hey, Mr. Travis Roman. Good, good. I'm sick again. Zoe managed to infect me, of course. Like always. I'm tired of getting sick, you know? I really am. I'm really annoyed. I hate it. The number one thing I hate the most is the fucking headaches and the nose, man. Really is... Otherwise, good. Blaming his kid? Yeah, it's Zoe's fault, man. Blow direction. 0 and then 1 down. That's what I want. And I want the speed to be fine, but the lifetime, this will be like 5 seconds. And the radius is no longer a radius dot spawn width, comma, dot spawn height. Is a world size dot x And spawn height is world size dot y. Now we spawn inside the world down. And they should... I want to see what that looks like first. Hopefully that looks good. Oh, we also have the direction, right? No, but the blow direction changed down. Let's see. How much will the game cost? Oh, when I release it. When I release it, 10 first. I feel like this didn't change at all. It's still spawning. Wait, what is the position? Oh, I see. Wait a minute. World size divided by 2. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so these are the snowflakes. What do you guys think? Look good? Maybe not enough? Should I make them spawn more? And yes, there's no contrast with that with the background, which sucks, of course. But I don't know how else I'm gonna do that. Would make them more grayish. I can't see anything. Yeah. Make them gray. I mean, we could try this palette here, this color. Visual clutter? No, it's not visual clutter. Stop saying that. That's wrong. They live too long, by the way. Huh? We could make it a bit more. Let me image 3 times as much. 3 a second. They shouldn't just disappear, make them become smaller. Yes. I think this is when we take them transparent. Then I think they fade out. Let me see if that's actually true. Yeah, now they fade out. I can't see anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem to... Wait. I get it now. So the emit rate has to be 0.2 so that it's more. Then you guys can see a bit better. Uh-oh. It's almost dead. Now you should be able to see more snowflakes. See this? Now you should be able to see it. I saw one? Yeah. Oi. Oi. What happened to the broad roads? Oh, I will fix that too. But for now, I just want to build a trailer. And so I'm going to handcraft this a little bit, right? It won't be exactly like this. And we are currently crafting snowflakes. Which I don't know what else I should make them, what color I should make them. I could try to make this a bit more gray. They feel too slow to how fast the trees wave. Yeah, there's another thing. The trees have to be done separately. It's based on game time. And I don't have a wind variable in the global data, which I should add now. Let's see, render interface, global data. Can I do it though? Float, wind. Hopefully that works. I don't want to get an issue. If I can, then that would be amazing. Because then we have wind available to us and it makes it much easier. The background must be more gray and the snowflakes more white because the snowflakes are in the foreground. Yeah, I can try. Oh, man. I can try. Let me see. I mean, this is the color using, let's see here. Ah, shit. What does it say? It must be a multiple of 16. So I need to probably add a float padding, if that is okay. Hopefully. Wait, it's 4 and 8, so I need to add a padding of 3. Unfortunately, yeah. 16 byte padding, or 16 byte. Road looks like a laser beam. Maybe hit up lolboy on Discord. I think it's fine, man. You're thinking about this too much, bro. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which white quad I used here. Maybe I somewhere made a... Maybe it's this? No, that's the... Maybe I just used this here? But then it doesn't fit with this color. This is the road. This is the road. I'm trying to figure out the color the road's using. Ah, here. It's this quad. So essentially... You guys are saying I should make this more gray. Are you 100% sure? This would be gray. I can also make this a bit darker. Gotta be careful here though. We can test what that looks like. Oof. You think this? I mean, let's test, right? Snow is actually pretty white. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Now it doesn't, like, the colors don't fit at all anymore. Oof, yeah, oof, exactly. Oof. I don't know about this, guys. Sorry, but okay, let's make the snowflakes, right? Where are they again? Here. Can make them white now. But I don't know about this. Let's just say that. I don't know about that. It looks transparent. Eh? Bro, I just updated the atlas. What are you talking about? What if the path was stone instead? I don't know. I want it to be an icy path, man. I don't know why they don't change. They're blue. Oh, I know why they're blue. Because of this color here. Yo, my man. Benny, thank you very much for following, man. I appreciate it. Okay, now here's the snowflakes in white. And the background is gray. I don't know about this, guys. I gotta be honest. I'm not a huge fan. Nah. Nah, bruh. Not a huge fan here. Let's keep the blue. Yeah, I looked better before, I know. I spent a lot of time trying to get these colors good there. But I think what we can do here is we can take this snowflake and make that completely white. Right? And then I want to choose a different snowflake. Maybe this. I don't want it to visually clutter too much. That's why. And then we go here to assets. And which one is the first? This one here. We'll do 848. Okay, and maybe this looks good enough. It's gonna be white now, guys. Guys, this is okay. This is okay. Look at this. You can see the snowflakes sometimes. You can't really see them here in the middle. Sometimes you do. But it's not about that. It's just about seeing something. I think that's fine. I give it to Haskas as well for all 2D things. Haskas? Is Haskas here? What did he say? They feel too slow compared to the stream wave. Make the snow larger and slower? Maybe check Bloon snow map. Stop trying to trigger me, collector of stuff, okay? I know what you're doing. This guy's trying to trigger me. Okay. A second here. These are the paths. Trying to help you, bro. This looks ass. It doesn't look ass. Does not look ass, bro. You're overreacting. Snowy forest. Load. Hey. Oh no. I can't actually click on this. Ah. Aha. Load. Click. Save. There we go. Good. Looks like good ass. I see. I see a jackass bottom right. Ah, okay. Now I think this is okay for now. It doesn't have to be perfect. All I need to do now is change the particle system whenever wind is happening. We now have a wind variable, which by default I will set to 1. Okay? And whenever wind is happening, we set it to 10 or 30, depending on the speed of the wind. And the cool thing is, if we go to the shader header, no, not shader header, yeah, we set this to 1 in the engine. So wind is always 1. Which means when we go into the GPU shader, and we have the /wind option. This is where you make the trees go blah blah. We multiply the time by the global data.wind. Shit. What's the problem? Wind. They cannot have default values. Fine. We cannot put a 1 here. That's okay. DX renderer. How do we do that again? Maybe initialized. No, in a game. Initialized. Where do I set the global data? Aha. I do that here. Every frame. Okay. Let's see. So basically render data global data dot wind is 1.0f, and then we'll put this in update level. Here for now we put the wind here, and then in here, if I hold the mouse button down, if is down, action primary, Then we set the render data global data.wind to 10. There you go. Any issues? No. Hello, Mr. Yova. Hope you're doing good. Bro, please change the color to white again. The map looked so much better before. Oh, Avatar of Azula, I think that looks good now, right? Right? Alright, let's do F5. Should be good now. Okay, so now if I... Oh, wow, that's fast. Okay, so that's normal. And then this is wind. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. They're jiggling. Hey, isn't that awesome? Ring, 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 ring. I mean, it doesn't look that great. But hey, it is how it is. I can fix that later. Okay, so now we have... you know the cool thing is? It works with the other trees too. Watch. I can place a tree like this. And a tree like this. I go here. I think this looks a little better here. On these trees than on the Tannen in English. Pine trees. Guys, I'm leaking. Sorry, give me a sec. Yes, yes. I will shade these trees now. Yeah. There's gonna be one and I'm gonna replace these trees with those. That's what I'll do. And, but I now have wind going on. The next thing we need to do is change the particle system. I wanted to make it so that the snow flakes that are falling, I want them to like flow in the wind from the right to the left. And so what I think I'll do is basically do something simple because I couldn't do that before. But I want to do a vector 2 spawn area, which yeah, we put this here. And a blow direction. The spawn area in this case is this right here. And if I hold the mouse down, the spawn area and position of course change. For now, the X component of that will just be, let's say 20. Like that, and then the spawn position also needs to be here. Vector 2 spawn position, and the spawn position is also changed, which will be spawn positional x is world size.x plus 10 or world size.x. No, I think it needs to be plus 10. There we go. What? I think it only... Wait. No, it spawns here too. So basically what I was thinking of is this position the center or not? Yes, it is. So I need to put the center on outside the world plus 10 since I have an area of 20. It goes back. And so then I have this spawning here. And then we set it up where this is the spawn position. And this is the spawn area X. And spawn area Y. There we go. Now we should be able to blow particles And now we obviously need to also change the emit rate based on the speed. And the particle's speed and the direction, of course. So blow direction is -1 and 0. And then the direction randomness, I guess we can do that, that's fine. Okay, let's see. And I probably have to stop with the lifetime. That should be fine. I will introduce the level editor at some point, yeah.
Tell me, this is bugged.
Let's see.
Daddy, chill.
It's not spawning anything.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's not spawning anything. Where are the dudes spawning? Oh wait. No, -1 should be to the left. Oh wait, do I use the blow direction?
Maybe if we go down... Oh god. This is where the reds are. I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. There's got to be a different way back. I'm not going there. How do I... like... Huh?
I don't understand this, my friends.
No!
Oh wait, they're blowing here. Here's something. Oh wow, it does work. In a way. But it's only blowing... Why is nothing
Is it difficult
coming
to
here?
make animations on custom engine, or do you use a lot of design patterns? For example, when you open the box on the right, makes
Is it
an
only a
animation,
button?
not just pop up the image. So you mean this animation right here? Is it difficult to make this animation? Why does this always happen, man? Stop it! Please! Stop fucking doing that to me every time!
Are the clips muted for me? No, they are not muted for me. I just have heard them so many times that I know exactly what's gonna happen, and so I just talk over them. Mostly, yeah. They don't even scratch and itch anymore because they're not new for me.
I want to show something! God damn it, bro!
Why is it only at the bottom?
Believe this!
That's a bit annoying.
Collectors
only
Out
blowing them
account
at the
just
bottom.
joined. Glad to be back to my
Hi.
favorite Vulkan and Godot stream.
I
Please
understand
keep
this.
your functions shorter than 5 lines.
It's odd. I'll be honest here. Why? Spawn area. Spawn position. Oh, my wife's calling. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. No, my wife just wanted to know what's with the car. All right. Okay, so why is this not spawning snowflakes at the top here? It's only generating snowflakes on the bottom. So that leads me to believe that I might have to change the spawn position or Y to 0. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I know I'm not muted, guys. I know. I can see that, you know, guys. Yeah, it's in the middle. I don't understand. What's the issue here? Huh? All right, let's see. Good morning, Cakez. Morning, Chad. Good morning, Mr. Yova. Hope you're doing good, bruh. Well, now it's only at the top. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You can't be serious. What the hell? Huh? You stupid? Are you dumb? Bro, I hate that, man. I have no visual indication. Wait, I have an idea. Now this is gonna make him visible. Yeah, they only spawn halfway down for some reason. I don't understand. That makes absolutely no sense. I'm gonna try something. Spawn area X. Huh? I don't understand that. Will you say that? I'm gonna emit a bazillion particles, guys. 4 times more particles. Show me. How? Where? Yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous. They only spawn here. How? That's dumb. Huh? Why?
Am I so out of touch? No.
Etters1 just subscribed.
Etters, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing, bro. Yeah, look at this. It only like the Why? I'm tired. Okay. Fight me, bitch. Show me. Ah, you're not spawning particles now, are you? Okay. Aha. Emit particle bear. Okay, let me see here. Spawn height. Yes, sir, please. Wait, it goes from minus. And then it sets the position. What is the position of the emitter? 650, 180. And so spawn height is... Yeah. Huh? Oh, I had a problem here. I see. I had a bug in my system. I see. Okay, so that was it. I get it now. Now it works. Watch. Work, please. Work? You work? Build? Please work. Cakez, I recently noticed that game from Randy that you played on stream. Ooh, it works. Nice. There we go. Randy that you played on stream only got 5 reviews on Steam. Why do you think it did not do much better? Because the gameplay was quite fun. Too short. Too short. People got the entire gameplay loop in the demo. and nothing more was added. Nothing more substantial that made people come back. That's what I think was the biggest one, because the game was really fun. But I don't have an incentive to come back, and I can tell you this is what I think why I don't come back. Too short in meaning, not like, let's not say gameplay wise, but once you played the demo, you have already played all there is to the game. And as far as I know, there's not even a second level. So you have one level and you played that level in the demo, and the gameplay loop didn't change much. They added in more monsters, more stuff to do, maybe. Maybe they balanced it a bit better, but you need to do so much more. You need to have multiple levels, multiple enemies, maybe even multiple upgrades. The maximum player count was only 2 because he didn't advertise it as much as well. He basically did 2 videos on it, and he didn't make the release an anticipated release. He didn't hype the game up as well, like, oh, I edited this, I did that. He didn't do that. And so basically it was a silent release, which we noticed too. And so obviously then there isn't much hype about it as well. That being said, however, if the game ever reaches 10 reviews, which it might be, maybe like real reviews, maybe the Steam algorithm can pick it up and people actually will have some fun in the game. I don't know. We can see. But for those that played the demo, and he would have to remove the demo for that to happen as well, because the demo already gives you the full game. These are just my thoughts. I could be wrong on this, of course, but that's what I think. Ah, man. This nose. Hello, Abeth. I'm not muted. Bro, stop saying I'm muted. I am not. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I think. Adding content will also be a challenge for our game. We have a handful of ideas, but there's only so much you can add, meaning our game, if it ever gets a play base, many die faster than we're expecting. Lolboy, I think maybe you just need to have a playtest, bro. You guys, you've been working on this game for a year. Have you had any real playtests? Because everyone does the same mistake, me too. I'm telling you, if you get a playtest that is somewhat public out there, it will change the view of your game so much. And I don't think anyone can make a game out of the blue without any playtests at all. And so you would need that. Only losers playtest. No, that's what you want to do. Let me see here. I have another idea. Oh, man. Let's test 32. I should probably call these better. Instead of 32, I should probably call them green, and then going from dark to bright using a number scheme or something. Because 32 doesn't say anything. Okay, we're getting close to what I actually want. Yeah, this is what I want. Look at this. Huh? And so that could be a snow level. I just need a better color palette here. 30. Let's test that. I had playtests. The idea that you need to reach a certain level of quality to playtest is wrong. Yeah, I think so too. You need to have a playable slice, like a prototype, and then you can playtest. Yes, I agree with you. And you should do them rather sooner than later, lolboy, because the longer you take, the more time you could potentially waste. That's not true. Not the best games in the world were made in isolation. That is not correct. Karma had a team of playtesters in the house. That's why you call it isolation, because they had playtesters in the house. What is his teammate? John, or what was his teammate's name again? The other guy that was doing the gameplay stuff? They were constantly playing the game. John Romero, yeah. Thanks, Cakez. Yeah, we are aware of that. Yeah, lolboy, you can always change it right now, you know? Even though you might think you don't have anything, you should develop with the goal in mind to have people test it and give you feedback. If you don't, there's always something you can do. What's up, buddy? What are you doing today? I'm preparing for a trailer, and for that I'm currently building a snowflake wind system where wind will cause my tangerines to freeze up and they can't move. And so we're currently working on the particle systems. That's what it's looking like right now. And the wind system here on the trees, that works decently well. Now we're just 29. Let's see what that looks. I'm choosing a color for the snowflakes. Ah, that looks good. Yeah. Blue. I might even make the spawn, like make it spawn even more. But I think it's fine. What the hell? Yeah, I think this is fine. Actually, the way this looks, I like it. Now, all we need to do is I'm gonna quickly add in 2 more trees. So we can draw these guys right here. With ice. And then we can... I'm gonna replace this tree right here. Maybe not. I'm just gonna put it here. I think here would be nice. 24,000 lines of code? Yes, sir. Of course. All right, let's see.
Thank you, Timper, for 200 bits.
Oh, my man. Thank you. Appreciate the support, bro. What a nice person. Thanks, man. Hello? Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, is this... I see. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to fix it. It's fine. Oh, no. That looks bad, doesn't it? Ah, we'll see. So, once we have that, the next one, I think, is this. And then we have this, I think. Bro, I hope this actually works. It's really difficult to see the different colors. What do I have? Wait, that's the last color? Uh-oh. This is already white. What do I do here? Just keep it white like that? I guess I do. Excuse me. Okay, get rid of this. Or... I mean, I can make these transparent. Goodness. Okay, or maybe we just get rid of this. I'm being called again. Okay. Looks like my wife lost connection. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back, my brothers. Okay, well, what do you guys think of these two? Looking good? Should be okay. This was probably asked 100 times. But how much time did you spend developing the game? 3.5 years, and I had about a year before that to learn C++. So I'm currently, if you take everything from me starting to learn game development, it's about 4.5 years. Yeah, over 4 years seems about right, yeah. What I did before, C++, web development, boring stuff. PHP a lot. And a JavaScript. What did I call them? What did I call these trees? Pine tree or something? Tree Stardew Valley, Tree Oak. Tree Oak Big. Tree Oak Dark. Ah, there we go. Then we do Snowy Oaks. Tree Oak. Snowy Oak. There we go. Let me get the stuff from the oak tree. Can take almost everything these guys have. Okay, so frame count 2, that should be fine as well. We just need to change these two. Nice. Okay, so what do we have? The normal oak tree is here. 256 by 3744. There we go. And then we have 256 by 3696. 3696. Aha. Where did you learn all of this from, if you don't mind? Time. And chat and research. So I have to say chat, because I'm listening to chat. But time is the biggest one. Because even if someone tells you a solution, you still have to do it yourself, and you might not do it right the first time. So by doing something, you learn something. And so, for example, how did I learn to make the trees? I'll show you. We're just about to do it. For example, here. Wait. Oh no, stop. Let's put them right next to the oak trees. The cool thing is I can change the order here. All right, so for example, how did I learn to make a tree like this that has leaves that are animated? How did I learn that? By trying to do it myself. So this is what it looks like in code. It's some gibberish. And the idea came from... Second. Something I found a long time ago. Pixel art. Graveyard Keeper. Where's Graveyard Keeper? Guys, if you see Graveyard Keeper, let me know, okay? Ah, Graveyard Keeper. How the graphic effects are made. I visited this website and it takes a bit of time to load because of my extension, the Dark Reader extension. But essentially, Graveyard Keeper has incredible graphics. And it looks amazing. So I tried to replicate some of that stuff. We even did LUTs in the past. Tried to use those to color correct something. And so yeah, you just do something that you find interesting. You read about it online, or in my case, chat tells me about it as well. And then you do it. So and this is what I did. Sprite affected by the wind. And then we took a look at this pattern, which is lagging right now. It's really annoying. But you can see that there's a vertical line that gets shifted through a checkerboard pattern. And you can see here, if you only look in X direction, that the checkerboard is deformed using a sine curve. Okay, so sine X or cosine X is definitely happening on X. And then I just tried out a bunch of other things. I started with sine, and then we did other things. Until we figured out something that looked that resembles wind. And this is what we came up with then. But just trial and error. But again, like that's how do you come up with these things? You just make a game. Oh, the wind looks cool too. I wonder how they do that. Is that just a sprite that's perfectly... Maybe another particle system, actually. I should probably do that too. Like some deformed sprite. I'll try that as well. So yeah. You learn a lot just by making a game, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's replace all of the trees. These, or with some of these as well. Make them a bit darker too. Let's get rid of these first. They are too static and they have too much of an outline. Yeah, and I don't want to spend too much time on this level because this is just for a trailer. I'm definitely going to change the level at some point. Like to have more foliage, make the map feel a little bit more alive, right? But for now, I think it's okay. Oh, man. What a day, my brothers. Why does it keep happening to me, bro? I gotta complain a bit, okay? I'm sorry. I need to complain. Why am I sick? Okay, it's fine. Let's put a tree here. Looks cool. Okay, this is what it would look like if... Can we see the wind? Or do I add this too? This fine... Very fine, whatever that poof is, right? Fog. Shall I add fog too? Cakez, can you go through what the trailer will have? Share your vision. Oh yeah, okay, I can. So the idea is I show basically what I implemented for the demo version. So essentially, let me save the level though. Before I do anything, let me save. I don't want to lose anything. Okay, good. So my vision is the following. I showcase what I have in the first couple of levels, right? You're starting out and then your units are taking damage, right? And then you use the ability. Bloom. Okay, next. That's what I want to show. Then next. Oh my god, next map. Here we go. Then the idea is I'm showing some mechanics. So for example, oh yeah, I also need to show the skill tree, right? Of course. So for example, I show in the skill tree how I get the wind slash. And then I have a tangerine, I place it, and then I get the wind slash, right? I show how I get the wind slash, and then I show him using it. Of course, maybe I give him a little bit more armor, so it looks cool, and then I show him using it. And stuff like that. And then over time, right? What I really want to show too here, which, it takes a bit of time, but there's one wave that has a lot of flying enemies coming. I want to showcase how the flying enemies are being attacked by the archers while the defender does nothing. He can't hit them. For example, now. But with more. Like there's one wave that has a lot of units coming. And so obviously I want to show that. And then I want to show how the upgrades make the units just so much more powerful. Right? And it becomes so much easier. I want to show how someone gets an item and then, picks the item, gets it for free once, and then uses it. And so, yeah. And then, you know, blah, blah, blah. I showcase all of the base mechanics up until the boss spawns, right? Where we attack him. Boom. And then I show the boss coming and attacking me and knocking me back. And then as a preview, I want to show what's coming. And so this is when I switch over. Or maybe I show this earlier. We'll see, right? So the priority will change depending on what you guys think too. And when it's done. I want to show this where... Hello, Firefly. Good morning. I want to show a level where I showcase the mechanic of wind. And so the moment this happens, when, you know, the wind's happening, I want to freeze all of the tangerines up. So basically, I want to showcase to the player that somewhere down the line, the map will also start fighting you back. And so this is why we also drew this guy earlier here. This is the first part of the vision, right? Where this guy spawns, he has a lot of health. He's immune to ice damage or cold damage. You cannot freeze him, and he freezes you when you attack him, or he has an aura of cold around him that chills your units. So they have their attack speed reduced. And then the last thing that I want to add to the trailer, which will probably take 1 or 2 days more to do, is I want to load the crypt. Where is it? Oh, Swampington. Yeah, I want to load Swampington. No, wait. Load level. I want to load this. And obviously this is still broken, right? Because all of these are upside down. I need to replace all of them in proper positions. But I want to basically showcase this map. And I want to have a bunch of undead enemies here. A lot. Rats, skeletons, maybe skeletons with a bow. And one big enemy here that I need to animate in a way where he lifts his stuff up or something, and then he spawns a bunch of enemy skeletons. Corn wizard, yeah, the corn here, we'll see what he gets as a staff. Okay, and so this is how I want to end the trailer, with this guy being like the necromancer that spawns a bunch of skeletons to attack you. And then they move towards your tangerines in the map. That's the idea. And I think when I have done that trailer, yeah. That's it. Skinny as wizard arm, yeah. This guy is spaghetti arm, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. And so that's when I can finally start reusing the undead theme of my game. So all of these sprites that we stopped using, I can put them in the trailer there, or in that map. How long will it take to beat the game? Well, oh wow, that looks cool. It looks really nice. When you can actually see the snowflakes, it looks good. The demo version will be 3 maps. The first map takes a couple of minutes. The second one, if you're slow, might take 20 minutes. This one could take up to an hour, depending on how much time it takes you to beat this. If you beat it first try, every map is like half an hour at most. And then, you know, the other maps that you will not unlock in the demo version, I want to showcase them in the trailer too. And so I could make a trailer now that only covers these 3 maps, but I feel like I need to show more than that. So yeah, we're kind of doing what the day before did, right? We're kind of faking it a little bit. But at the same time, I'm also taking the time to implement the mechanics. So, like the wind mechanic, right? Excuse me. In the snow map here. Like this wind mechanics. Let me see if we can... Oh no, not here. 1 hour for a single map. That's fine, because it's a system, by Joel. It's a wind system. If you think that an hour for an entire system is long, then I don't know how fast you implement new systems. Because a system affects many things in the game, bro. Okay? Maybe show more islands in the overview map. Yeah, but I would need to draw them first. It's a checkbox in Godot. So you mean to tell me that you can have a shader in Godot, much like these, by default, that you can turn on a checkbox for. And then you have another checkbox for wind in the game that also applies the chill effect on your heroes? That's just a checkbox? For sure, man. 100%. Checkbox gaming, right? That's what it is, bro? I agree, yeah. Yes, it came in 4.5. Check these. Okay. Now, let me see here. Let me think. I need to apply a chill effect when I set the wind. Where was I? Update level. And then in the particle system here, that's when I wanted to do another emitter. I want to see. Maybe I can do another emitter. And I think I have a sprite. Fork? Let me see. Assets. Sprite fork. 16, yeah. And then I want to stretch that out by, let's say, 48 to 16. Maybe even more, we'll see. Oh, I'm getting tired of this. Particle size, I see. Particle size. Hey Tapia, how you doing, man? Good morning, bro. Welcome, sir. Spawn position, sprite fork, layer, layers, random range. Base layer is layer effects. Here we go. I might not want to spawn that many. And then direction randomness, 0. No randomness in direction, but the blow direction is the same. Okay. And then this is the fork emitter. And then we'll add that too. Oh yeah. Let's see. So now it should be doing fork, but it will look bad. Let's see. I mean, okay. Yeah. Interesting. First and foremost, I noticed that I should keep the color white. So no color here. And then we probably want to... Not bad. Yeah, it can get better. Huh? Let's see. 48 times 2. 48 times 2. 48 times 2. 48 times 2. 96. Oh, excuse me. And then... we only do this when we actually emit stuff. Right? And then we might even turn this up a little bit. 32. And then I can give it some options. Transparent and also linear filtering. And we could even make it additive, but we'll see. And maybe I want to make it gray, but let's see first. You know why this happens? This is the sprite I'm using for fork. And it seems like it has some sprites around it. Which, if you know by Unity, that's not good. I need to have a position where there's nothing around this. Also, it's way, that's so bad. Such a bad sprite. So bad, bro. What the hell? It's not a fork sprite at all. Wait a minute. Let's move that back. I'm gonna make a better sprite myself. It's actually quite simple. All you need to do is, let's make it a bit bigger so we have a bit more stuff to draw. We take a white pencil and then we create blobs, essentially. Let's try to create some sort of fork, I don't know. Let's say that's fork. And then what you do is you take this. We could even make this a bit bigger. As long as it fits. You take this and then you do F9. You create a bubble in a way. And then you're like, okay, 5 by 5 is fine for now. Good. And then what I like to do is I like to go back and create a couple of holes to disconnect this a little bit. This seems fine already, but here should be a good disconnect. And then maybe here. Like that. And then you can do another F9. And now you can see here that there are, you know, it blurs it even more. And then at some point, you get into a point where it blurs outside. That's bad. You do Control U. And then you remove the alpha a bit. Make it a bit less alpha. But you can also do the following. Not Control U, but Control M. This gives you a curve. And then with this curve, you can adjust the lower values down. So, you know, you see how they disappear. And if you want to, you can adjust the higher values up. But I don't actually want that. I just want a little bit more control. Something like this. I think that looks nice. If you look here at the preview on the top right, it looks okay. Maybe there's a little bit, there needs to be a separation here bit more. But otherwise, looks nice. And so I'm gonna go ahead and create more disconnects here. Maybe like this. And then we do another F9. Yeah. And so now that we have this, we can do an M and scale it to 16 by 16 because we don't need it to be that high. And now we have a better fog effect, in my opinion, than what we had before. And it has padding in a way around itself. And so it should have, the edges should be better. Now if we go back to the fog effect in assets, I'm gonna just use a different position. Which in this case would be 624 and 304. Let's test that again. Hopefully that is better now. Fog, guys, not fork. Fog effect. Okay. Hey, I don't have time for this right now, but I'm gonna write this down as a short to do. I think that would be cool. Short, okay. We have the 19th of May, 2025 stream, and we are currently, how many? 2 hours and 6 minutes. And then fog sprite, right? Save, good stuff. So don't forget that. And then let's see. Oh wow, that looks a lot better. That's the fork I was talking about. What do you guys think? I feel like it needs to spawn a bit more. I think it's okay. We could stretch this a bit more. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to stretch it to a point where it feels natural. Maybe we do 160. And maybe we also give it a color so that it's not as white. Let's do 1, 1, 1. And then we say, okay, well, please only 0.5. Because it might be... Oh, and I think it's here, the color. Where's the color? Yeah. Let's try a 0.5 for color. Wait, where is the color? Bro. Color is after particle size. Which I had. Bro? You complained. No, you're wrong. That's correct. Asshole. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, that looks it. That looks like it. That's what I want. Perfect. Yeah, so now we have somewhat of a wind effect. We can make it faster. We can make it slower. It depends how fast we want it to be. But hey. And so this is how you can do a quick fog effect. I think that looks amazing. We're gonna keep it. Obviously, you can see it best here, right? Looks nice, yeah. So basically, this is what I want to show. And then the effect that's gonna add is the tangerines will freeze. So I don't know where I put this code, but essentially, when I start, not if it's down, if... And this is not going to be a just pressed, just... It's gonna be another condition. But if we press the action primary, then we go over hero, entity, reference, hero, game, state, spawned heroes, and then we apply chill on the hero using stats. No ability ID and no owner. Hopefully I can do that. Is that possible? If not, we're going to apply the buff differently. Let's see. Is that possible? No. It wants more stuff. So basically apply chill. That's a bit annoying because apply chill takes in many things. Resistance to ice takes that in. Well, we can do ability none. And then owner is empty. Nothing. I don't know if we need that though. Let's see. We can apply chill. No, we can't. Of course. We need an owner as well. So no owner. And then we need to set stats. With values. On stat chill. Effect. We need to set the base to how long. Let's say I'm gonna do 3 seconds. Wait, no, the chill effect is the effect, right? It's a base value. Okay, so let's say 30% slow. And then on chill duration. Chill duration for 3 seconds. Let's see if this works. Does it go in here? It doesn't go in here. So that means... Wait, does it go in here? No, it doesn't go in here, so it's consuming the left click somewhere else. Okay, we can do an if is down, but I think that would be bad. Let's just test. Cakes, did you know that tangerines do not survive cold weather? Yes. Aha! There it is, he's chilled. How long is he chilled though? Does it keep reapplying the chill? And then when it's done, the chill subsides. He's chilling. How long though? 3 seconds. Oh, right. I'm not playing. Let's see. It should subside because I'm playing. And now, yeah. Would you look at that? What do you guys think? Dora, thank you very much for following. And we can make it so that the duration is 1 second. I'm gonna make it really obvious that we are chilled. 50. Oh my god. 50%, man. Relax, relax. Oh my god, let me save. No. Is he slow? Oh, he's slow as hell. Wait, he can't attack? Oh, he can't attack because he's slow. Wait. Oh my god, he's so slow. Yeah. It works. Nice. And now, I mean, I could go even further, right? I could say, instead of applying a chill, I apply freeze. And then I say, okay, well, we have start freeze duration, which let's say is 1 second. Let's say 5 seconds. Oh, wow. That would be even crazier. And then we have start freeze chance. Let's say the chance is 10% that a tangerine is frozen. But let's make it 50. See if that actually works. Give me some money. Let's see. Now, does it apply freeze or is something not working? Freeze reduction, cold resist, freeze duration times. Freeze reduction, gets that value, freeze chance, freeze cap. That should work. Oh yeah, so these are frozen now. Oh wow, 10%? Bruh, you can't be serious. Oh, it's 50%, right. Oh, no one got frozen this time. Yeah, you can't be serious that you're not getting frozen, guys. You're lying. Bro. 50%. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Aha, only 1? 4? Weird. Seems like the... Oh yeah, I think I'm not updating the freeze. I think my freezing is not updating it. So I would have to... But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna do that for now. Right? But that's what I could do. It's a 50% chance that they're all frozen. No, it's on each hero individually. I apply the freeze chance. And so there's a 50% chance for each hero. But what I think is happening is that since in update... And I have a déjà vu right now. Update buffs. What? Apply buffs? Sorry. Oh my god! Apply buffs! Sorry, I have to... Oh my god, I'm so tired of this. Update hero. What is it called? Update and draw buffs. Oh god. Okay, it's update and draw buffs. Sorry. Ice shield, poison, bleed, burning, chilled, frozen. Huh. I think maybe this is wrong. Maybe it's not. Yeah. But anyways, so freezing is something I'll do later. I think we have gotten a really nice... Should I make this... Should I make the fork a little bit more gray, guys? Or should it be white? The fork, guys. White or gray? I think white is fine. Remove it? No. I will not remove it. It's fine, but it's too fast, you think? I think it's okay like this, to be honest. Now that I have this, all we need to do is add in the enemy, and then we already have the first guy. Okay. We can do this. Enemy. Stop. How do we call this guy? Any names? Guys? Any names for this? Kevin? Ugly? Any name? Blue condom. Aha. Just kidding. Rico? Anything else? Cakez not reading YouTube chat? Sorry, aim. The storm is powerful but nice. Give it a chance of happening, Cakez. Other than every certain in-game ticks. Make it where the storm only comes in as a chance. Yeah, I want it to be time-based. And random, maybe. We'll see. Or scripted. Popsicle, Ludwig, Blazer, Ice Giant. I like Ice Giant. Bluent. Mac Frosty. Frozen Wood. Ice Cube. I see what you did there, bro. Titanic Killer. Frosty Cousin. Frosty's cousin. Titanic Killer. Snow Golem. I think yeah, Snow Golem is nice. It's also nice, yeah. Goodness. Okay. Let's call him Snow Golem. Or Ice Golem. It's fine. It's just a big dude. Goodness. Right now he's just a static dude. So we need to add Ice Golem sprites to him that do nothing. Ice Golem. Atlas offset. Hä? Oh. Atlas offset is dot size is, I think it was 64 by 64. There you go. And then frame count was 1. Pivot offset is 0 by minus blue balls. Okay, M. Pivot offset, let's say, is minus 24. And then we just need to figure out the Atlas offset here. What was that? 464. 464 by 2720. 2720. There we go. Now we have that. And we can actually yoink these. Put them here. Let's see. Idle. Idle. Run, and then this is the attack. And then usability is also attack. And then dev is dev. Good. This is fine. Rectangular collider. How big do I want this guy to be? Maybe something like this. So 42 by 54. Big dude. Minus 24. Collider radius on the ground. Let's say it's 12 at minimum, but maybe even 14. I don't know. Radius, right? 14 is large, so that would be this radius. I think that's big. Let's try 12. He's an enemy type warrior. His health is ginormous. Like my PP. Let's say 8,000 or something. Big dude. He has ice damage, cold damage. Attack speed, I don't know. He probably... Maybe he doesn't attack, I don't know. Movement speed, very slow, actually. 10. We'll see. Attack radius. 20. Cold resistance, 200. Cannot be frozen. Impossible. Fire resistance, oh yeah, minus 50. Fire damage, oof, not good. Since he's a golem, he's bleed, immune. Stun resistance, or at least 80%. He's a big dude. How can you stun him? And since he's ice, he also has a very high armor, 80% armor reduction, so physical damage reduction. You can't beat this guy. He's too powerful. He's gonna be a big dude. How many Tangis can be hit with the explosion? Oh, I see. We don't need that. Cooldowns. Doesn't need that at all, but he gets an ability which I don't have yet. Oh, hey, Dev Spudgers, thank you very much for the raid. Look what we did today. We added a snow effect to the map, so I can put that in a trailer, and it also freezes my tangerines, reducing their attack speed. Now we are working on a big enemy that I could showcase in there too. Now, he doesn't look that great yet. It's just first design. But this guy's gonna be a big golem. Yeah, and we're working towards a trailer, because... Dev Spudgers, can you tell chat how important do you think a trailer is for your Steam page? Like percentage-wise? What is your opinion on that? I'm gonna get a quick tea, guys, okay? My throat starts to hurt a little bit. And other than that, thank you very much for the raid. I need more mods. My old mods left me. People can say bridge is burned, it's fine, but I need more mods. Slash shout out Dev Spudgers. 90% important. Oh god. Do you guys hear that? 90% important is a trailer on a Steam page, and we don't have one. Oof. Import and yeah. Arch rate. Good morning. Thank you very much for following. And Dominus as well. And Dora, I think I shouted you out. How to become mod? Be active in chat and gain my trust over time. By just, you know, being nice to people in general. And being reasonable as well. That's how. So for example, AQ was always reasonable and nice. And so he's mod. But he's not here all the time, right? He can't be here always. And I don't expect anyone to be here at all times. I'm German, yeah. I got to get some rest. Have a good one. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I need some rest soon too. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Do we have to be nice to you as well? Reasonable, man. Reasonable. Cakez mod, please. You want to be mod iffy. I'm actually considering this. Let's see. Is this guy a nice person? Let's see. I have not gotten any bad vibes from him. Wait, you don't want mod? Well, you're a German. I'm too wholesome. Ooh. Cakez, that name still rots my ears like old Rind. You betrayed me in the orchard, and now the cheeks must pay. By the time I'm done, you wish you were oh yeah, you helped me out with this, I remember. Yeah. Found it on my clipboard. Thank you. I think it's fine. Those are the boss quads, yeah, I know. I'll rip the vitamin C out of those bones and fuse it into a goblin shrine. I mean, fine if you want. Mod actions, 85. Oof. Yeah, this guy got timed out about a lot. Search for the word fuck. Why? How do I search here? Like F? Fuck. Buy cakes fuck. I see. Yeah. Aha. Fuck cakes. Okay, Exposed. Kinda. Oh, Tilted Tom, thank you. And I45, 450. Thank you very much for following too. A vote for Iffy. That's mod behavior, I'm not gonna lie. No, I think Iffy has never given me any like bad vibes at all. Crap. What is this here? Huh? Fine. I'm gonna give you mod. Please behave, okay? And don't unban people when I ban them. Okay? Do you want to be mod? Then I'm gonna mod you. Like, you have to confirm. Because you said mod. I guess you want, right? Confirmed, okay. Thank you very much for helping out, man. Cakes, I've been your #1 sponsor for 7 months now. I'll gladly take up the mantle as a mod and help you out. So you mean it's about paying money? This guy means it's about paying money. Brother. I mean, you have been nice, but you also have been, you know... Let me sleep on that one for one night, okay? Come back to me tomorrow, okay? When I feel a bit better on my nose. Okay? How about... Should I ban this bye-bye guy? Okay. Dear Cakes, I'm sub, so automatically deserve mod. Yeah. What is nice, Cakes? All subs become mods, yeah, true. Okay, guys, let's move on here. Let's make the enemy spawn. First, the ability burst, we can't do that at all. What is this? Oh, hard damage, 10 minimum. This guy's big. And he gives like 50 oranges. That's a big dude. Now, come back to me tomorrow or something. I need to sleep on that, right? I'm not totally averse to it. But yeah. I'm a sub for... You've been here much longer, Mr. Codengree. Particles look cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we are currently working on like a wind mechanic. I currently only control this with my mouse, but that's enough for a trailer. Again, we need to showcase what the game will be, and I will have that in the game, so I'm not lying here on anything. And I think it looks okay. The trees wobble a bit too much maybe, but hey, this is the first iteration. We can always make it better, right? Now, if we go back to Snowy Forest, we actually spawn... What do we spawn? An ice golem here. Oops. And they have the cage guard component. Let's see what that looks. But oh my god, these guys are ginormous. What the hell? Oh, see. Yeah. Okay, wait. They are, yeah. Big guys. Holy goodness. They blend into the path, I know. They don't have an outline. And right now they don't have any enemy animations. I need to add an animation stuff here. Ice golem. We need these. Here. Enemy ice golem. Yo, unknown owner, thank you very much for following. My first action as a mod is to get Inukai back. Vote for me. Inukai decided to stop watching, man. There's nothing you can do about that. I never banned him permanently. He decided to stop watching. Which is what you should do when you do not want to watch the stream anymore. You know, so it's totally fine. There's no way you will get him back. Okay? Why are you complaining? What's the problem here? Hey? That should be fine. Oh, I forgot an equal sign, of course. Who did Cakez ban? I did not ban Inukai. He stopped watching. And he told me that he stopped watching. So it's fine. It's okay. Missing equals, yeah. Guys, whenever you stream for a long time, you will realize that there will be people that watch you in the beginning, then they stop watching you, and then maybe they come back, maybe they don't come back. So people, it's very rare that you will always have the same people watching you over the entirety of your lifetime. It's the same for everyone, and that's normal. Yeah, he can, you know, he always disagreed with my what I do in terms of React content. We always had a disagreement there. And at some point it was like, yeah, whatever, right? I'm just not gonna watch, which is fine, right? I don't hold that against anyone. That's just how it works. Like, it's the same for me. You know, sometimes I watch Asmongold, sometimes I don't. Or I used to watch Quinn a lot. Now I stopped watching him entirely. And so, yeah, I barely watch any streams. And actually, I think YouTube is much better for that. You can go into the kitchen and watch and rewind the video if you want to see like a certain part. You can't do that on Twitch. Sucks. So, yeah, but that's beside the point. So, yeah, that's just normal, guys. Yeah, let's give them an outline that he doesn't have one. Index would be nice. I mean, that's good. I think that's okay. Probably good for your brain to not watch Quinn or Asmon. It's entertainment, guys. Oh wow, I can see how they are flat. God, they are flat. Now I see what the issue is. They don't have any shading. That's why they look weird. Now I see it in the game. It's so obvious. Anyways, so yeah. Oh man. Well, I will definitely have to redesign these. They do not look like they fit into the game at all. Time for normal map? No, essentially the way I would get... So the way this would work is like this, guys. This is what I would have to do, but I'm not doing it now. I would have to take this shift. I would have to start building a somewhat believable shape that this guy could potentially have. So something like... Again, I don't want to do this now because it will take way too long and it might not even be worth it. But essentially something like this, where you have shading going on. And then here you have, oops, you can even do apps, which obviously looks a bit bad, but yeah, you know, you see how it slowly builds. It slowly builds something here, and then this could be a chest in a way. But you know, maybe there's some sort of chest. I don't know. But it will definitely look weird for sure. And so on the sides. In a way, it's definitely, and then you have to do more, right? So for example here, maybe something like that, or maybe not. Maybe this is more for that. Right, and so, yeah. But now that I've done it, I'm such a dumbass. I'm so dumb. Again, I'm gonna stop here. It does look weird, but now they have a little bit more. They are not as flat as they were before. The hands are still flat, fine, but the rest is okay. I think because he has an outline, Cakez? No, I think it's literally because of that, because they all have the same outline. I could, basically, what I could do is I take this outline here and I just make it less... Make it less dark at the top. But again, I don't want to do that right now. Or I could do this, maybe, so it's not that much work. And then as I get closer, like this is also doing something, of course, right? The outline does work with this as well. And again, you could spend so much more time on this. I don't want to do this now. It's for an illustration. And so this is good enough for now. It looks kind of okay. Maybe this line here sucks a bit, but you can see here, yeah, yeah. I need to get my tea, guys. But, I have a question. Do you guys know of a game that has a cool effect around? What I could do here is this, right? Oh man. Yeah. Freeze, or let's say something ice zone. Yeah. Draw UI quad. Input. Mouse position world. And then the size is, let's say, a vector 2 of 64. Maybe longer. Let's do 96. Let's do a big one here. And then dot render options is transparent. And together with circle. Something circle. Option render circle, attack range circle, maybe something like that. So that would be the first thing. And then we can, you know, obviously we can give it a color. This is supposed to be, and then this will be an ellipse as well. That would be input, mouse position world. And then the attack radius, let's say, is 96. And then we do ellipse.size. Then it turns in an ellipse. We can do a material, which we can make it red 0, green maybe a little bit, and blue full. And then 0.64 alpha. Hello people, hey face. And so you can see here that we are currently building a blue circle when it builds. Now obviously this is a bit too much, let's do 0.2. And now I want to obviously animate that too. Maybe have snowflakes. Maybe this is a bit too much blue. Maybe it needs to be more white. I don't know. So 0.6, 0.6 and 1. Draw a quad with the option circle, yeah. I know. Yeah, anyways, I'm trying to make it white, which I don't know if I can actually. Let's see. Oh, Godot cheeseburgers. Oh, my man. Mr. Cheeseburgers. Hello. Long time no see, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, you guys had a like... Yo, mama, I didn't see that at all. No, the Cheeseburgers had a falling out on Discord with political shit. And, like, you guys have to stop engaging with political discussions. Hope you're doing good, man. How do you remember your variables so well, Cakes? I forget them 10 million times and at some point I remember them. That's how. You just use them a lot, that's why. Hope you're doing good, man. Why do you bring up this old? No more politics, bro. That's awesome, yeah. No, I don't want to bring up old stuff. Like, I apologize, yeah. If you want, you can always join the Discord again, bro. Of course. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're, you know... You had a good time off, let's say that. The German Pokemon OST is much better. I think so too, yeah. Nice answer. Yeah, there is no, like, there is no... It's not like I'm sitting there every day meditating, like, variable name, render circle. I don't do that at all. I just... When you use your program for a while... Okay, let's see. I want to also have a particle system that has snow falling. But I would like them to swirl around. So guys, I'm pretty sure you have seen this type of stuff in games before. I want this. Let's say I have a unit, an enemy, and he's standing here. Let's say that's an enemy. He's standing, like, looks a bit weird, I know. Let's say it's a capsule. Okay, let's draw this properly. Let's say we have an enemy. Right? He's standing here like this, capsule. I want to have a circle around the enemy. And the stuff around the enemy is like swirling in this direction. Like the particles. I think I need to bake that into the sprite, right? I want to have a lot of particles swirling around like this. Actually like in Bloons. Now that I notice. It's exactly like the ice monkey in Bloons. That's a cylinder? Or whatever that's called here. Cylinder. Yeah. Everything is the exact same in Bloons. True. So, how do I do that? I have a circle here. How do I make stuff swirl in there? What do I do? Maybe I can do something... Exactly like Bloons? Maybe not. Create a 3D engine and rotate the axis easily, Cakes. Well... Oh man, like sometimes I get this headache, like it comes here, it's like... It's crazy. Remember when the game had a Vulkan backend? Oh god. That was terrible, man. Yeah. Huh. How do I do that? Static. Static. Or I'm just gonna make a simple snow falling particle system. Chilled. For now. We use this particle system here. Snowflake effect. And we call it done for now. Position. Huh? Snowflakes. There we go. Effect index. What the hell? Stupid. Excuse me. Cakes, I've moved from my renderer from OpenGL to Vulkan. Holy, that was fun. That was fun? Huh? Okay. I mean, I hope you learned something, bruh. I had a different thing. Base layer effects. I don't want this to be on top though. So this is difficult to do here. Ellipse. Oh, it's 1L, isn't it? Yeah. And also, looks like I accidentally, destroyed the entire thing. Yep, I did. That should be fine now. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. So now it does... Maybe we just spawn more. That's it. I set the emit rate to 0.05. And now let's say the enemy around himself has this. What do you guys think? This is the... Like, you can't see it, right? But this is what it would look like if it's around the unit. It's kind of bad that our snow level is white and the snowflakes are white too. But hey, it's fine. Let's just use it for now. And we just have to figure out a layer for this. Layer game. That's simple. So that's fixed already. We put the snowflakes in the game. And for here, the layer is layer attack range circle. There we go. Bro, you should buy Ice Boss. This art is not good compared to the naked big guy. No, it's not, but it's good for now. The important part is that we get the systems running and we get it into the hands of people, not that we have the perfect art. We'll get the perfect art soon. Okay, now we have all of this. Simple. Now we need to create an ability that's called something Ice Zone. Should I call it Ice Zone? Or Frost Zone? Oh, ability Frost Zone it is. There we go. Okay, now Frost Zone. There's a bit much to do, guys. I know. Just for a trailer. But hey, trailer is the important part, right? So what does Frost Zone do? It is an ability that is always active. It's a target type area. It's a harmful ability. Cooldown, AoE. How do we do this? It doesn't have a cooldown. How do I make an active ability? I have that in Iron Skin. Let's just figure out. Okay, duration is -1 and no cooldown. Okay, I get it. So we need to put the duration here, get rid of the cooldown. The AoE in this case would be 64, but maybe higher. Cast time, we don't need that. Cooldown is not needed. But we need duration, so we can keep that. Stat. Wait, ability effect duration, I guess? Still haven't checked STL3. I heard it's decent, but people said that it's more complicated than... it's more complicated than... What is that called, guys? STL2? Let's see. So I need to add to the banner stats what I want. If that's the case, then I need to add a stat chill effect, and I want this to be 50. We're gonna hardcode this. We want 50 chill effect, so 50% slow on them. And then we want a chill duration, which in this case is only 1 second, because the moment he leaves us, we should be able to attack again. Even 0.5 seconds is fine. So we have a chill duration of 0.5 seconds and a chill effect of 50. And as long as a unit is inside the area, they get chill applied to them. Anything else? I don't think I need that, no. I think it's just gotta be stats though. Target stats. Not banner, wait. Yeah, let's test. I don't think it's banner stats though. Apart from programming is not knowing how to make something and going to sleep than just knowing how to make it. Yeah, it's because you learn in your sleep a lot. That's why. Like, it's when you train as well. You learn more in your sleep. Bye, Cakez. I have to go. Bye. Thank you very much for joining AIM on YouTube. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't engage with you as much today. I tried to just get my stuff done so I don't have a 0 day. That's why I sleep all the time, but you gotta push yourself before you can sleep and, you know, learn something. That's not how it works. Do you watch anime? No, I don't. The only thing that I read is One Piece. And that's like once every 2 weeks or something, because this guy's not faster. Okay, now let's make a very simple description for that. Description. What did I call it? Cold zone or something? Frost zone. Okay. Frost zone. I don't even know how I'm gonna implement that actually, but we'll figure out a way. So Frost zone. Every unit, every enemy in the area, an enemy is supposed to be capital E, is chilled, and that's in blue, slowing their attack, speed. And this is yellow. There we go. Oh, man. Do you watch hentai? No, I don't. Okay, let's see. Chill effect. Percentage. And I don't think we need more. Now we just gotta figure out a way to actually implement this. Oh man. Guys, I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I gotta be honest with you. Const float chill effect. I actually wanted to watch something really cool today with you guys, but hey, it is how it is. It is how it is. Chat, he won't last long, yeah. Okay, now Chili Fact AoE. Good. Now we just gotta change the name. It's still Ability Burst, which is not true. It's Ice Frost Zone, I think. Yep. Burst. If I get this stuff done today, guys, we have literally implemented a new mechanic, almost. A new enemy and a new ability. In like 4 hours. Did your day job get you sick, Cakez? No, Zoe got me sick. She had this, what I have now. She had that one, but worse. And so, obviously, demo when? I hope this week. I should be able to get it this week. We are currently working on a trailer because I'm trying to get...
Dan, this is actually looking good.
Hey, Godot and Joe, I hope you're doing good.
/ mostly positive.
So, I can talk about this because it's fine, right? So, what I noticed is the following. And this is definitely not only because of my stream. For my game, the wish lists. There's a graph that you can look at over time for wish lists. Is that the right one? Yeah. There we go. So the wish lists over time, you can look at a detailed breakdown. Today is the time period and no data shown. Okay, all history. There we go. Okay, so you can see here, this is my wish list graph. And the blue ones are the wish list additions. And then the orange ones are the deletions. Now, since the deletions have been quite stable, obviously there's a little bit more deletions lately because I changed the game to where it was, from where it was before, but they are quite stable. Let's get rid of them for now. And so you can see here that this is the release of my game, the page, and then this right here is the re-release of my demo version of my demo game. I changed my Steam page and I made the demo that was public for 2 years, like it was public this entire time. I changed the demo. And so I've gotten quite a few wishlist additions because of that. And so what I'm assuming is when you do something like this, Steam pushes the game out a little bit. And based on that, you gather some more wish lists from other people through natural attraction on Steam as well. And so what I want to test out is I want to make my Steam page as good as possible before before releasing game, the demo version again. And so you can see here, this is another demo release that I had. It's 25 wish lists. And so the demo version was private in this period. So right now it's private again. And so I'm not getting that many wish lists. And so I want to test if there's an impact upon demo release together with the Steam page being as good as it can be. And so part of that is making a trailer. And so that's what we're doing now. And it's not because I just want to release the demo again and again. That's not the point. The reason why I re-released the demo is because I changed the game. I got feedback and I realized I need to change the game, make drastic changes before I can give it to you guys again. And so it's not like I'm farming any like re-release demo thing on Steam. No, it's just that I'm testing out the game. That's it. It barely promotes you more. You're just getting much more conversion. Better demo equals more steady wish lists. Okay, yeah, might be that too. Null exception. I don't know. Demo when? I hope this week. I hope this week. Okay, and that depends on how far we get with the trailer. And I do realize that this is kind of, it's very slow progress. I can't just, make a video right now because I don't have the stuff implemented in the game. I get that, you know. Hey, happy Rosenrot, good morning. Okay, let's put the frost zone here. Oh, I can default, that's fine, but the ability frost zone. There we go. Okay, now that we have the frost zone, we need to figure out a way to always have it active. What I could do is give it a duration of endless. Like a duration in seconds, right? Let's say endless duration. And then a cooldown of, I don't know, the same. And then when it activates, it just has an endless. Can you check if you ever got discovery queue traffic? That's one way Steam might promote you more. I don't know. I would have to test that here, right? In this thing. The stuff I'm not supposed to show, right? The marketing stuff. Traffic breakdown. And then all time, right? Lifetime. I don't know. Let's see. Discovery queue, you say? Discovery. I don't think I have any discovery queue. No. Discovery queue is nothing. Well, that's odd. It says I had 61 visits from discovery queue, but no impressions. Don't know how that works. But yeah. Discovery queue traffic pre-release is rare. I see. Yeah, then I just don't have any. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get going because I'm actually losing power fast. You know, it's like I have transitioned into Super Saiyan, but I've used up too much of my power, and the Super Saiyan form is just taking its toll. We're slowly losing our power, guys. It's draining. We add that to the Frost Ice Golem. Yes. We add the ability to him. This one. Ability. Frost Zone. Cool. Nice. Now, hopefully, activate ability. We can now do the Frost Zone ability, which will cause an active ability. Huh? Frost Zone. Cakes is deflating like a balloon. Yeah, true. Or we can do it like this. There we go. Oh, one more. If you would work at Steam, you would earn more than you would earn on a low budget game, Cake. Maybe. I don't know how they pay their employees, bro. But then I would have to work somewhere where I don't really want to work. I don't know about you guys, but for me, how you feel is also a currency that is paid to you. So, yeah. And so if I just work somewhere where I don't like like to work, I just get miserable over time. No matter how much I earn. Because it sucks to work there, doesn't it? How do I do that actually? Not? Nah, let's just do component enemy for now. Actually, component hero for now. And leave out the enemies. Triggered, no. Tick timer, don't need that. Lerp time, don't need that. Time, don't need that. Ability, don't need that. Ability ID. Well. This. Target ID. Doesn't have a target. Owner ID is activator ID. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we have this. We just need to implement that in active abilities and we're good. Here. Cake, stop if you're making us sick. Stop it, you're making us sick. I do, yeah. Use Cakez as a botnet to spread Cakez ads and then the botnet will grow exponentially. I feel like that's kind of illegal, isn't it? Or? So that would not be good to do. Unless I want to go to jail, which I don't. Right? They're in the gaming industry, so I guess they pay badly. Who is badly? Who pays badly? They pay in Steam keys? Oh, great. Like, I want more games that I can't play because of time. Nice. Yeah, true. Very good stuff. Love it. Nice. There we go. So this is the stuff we just drew. Stop. What did you... Nice. Okay, so we already know one thing. That is the active ability. Start position. Oh shit. We need to have the owner always. If we don't have the owner, we need to make... I see. If owner. Do we have that up here? Nice. The stats are getting updated. Awesome. But with going to jail, you can create a video titled How Game Dev Made Me in Jail or Awesome or C++ TD Game in Prison Computer. Yeah, toll. I get a couple of views for my free time. Nice. Steam doesn't pay enough for the people who are responsible for the UI. Oh, they also don't paying enough people for the... Don't paying enough to the people who make the entire Steam application, man. It's so laggy and slow. I hate it. A few months back, I was looking at their financials. It turns out the average wage was something like $1 million per year. Total wage expenses divided by number of developers. But who knows what the median is? I'm pretty sure the way this works is the higher up the people are, the more they get. And then if you just joined, you're not getting much anyways. I don't think you join Steam and then you get $1 million per year. There's no way. I don't think so, guys. That's how it works. I know that Steam has this everyone's equal thing, right? There is no boss, but I guarantee you that Gaben earns more money than others. There's no way he doesn't. For example, that's just one example. Maybe he doesn't, but I would assume so, right? If owner, yeah. If not owner, then expire. So active ability dot. What does it mean to expire abilities? Time is okay. Yeah, active ability dot time is greater than the duration. There we go. No, set that. Sorry, to it. And then expire ability. All right, so while we need the AoE radius here. Nice. We get the ellipse, we have the thing that we draw, and then we just need the position here, which vector 2 is else. Active ability dot position, start position is owner, position origin. So now that this makes it move with the owner, and then we can get the AoE ellipse from the active ability dot position origin or start position. Goodness, apologize. Active ability dot start position and active ability dot start position on Y. And I think we have one more. Oh, we already have this here. And then obviously the number one thing, we need to loop over the enemies. Okay, so here's the zone. Apply chill. So for entity reference hero in game state. Oh god, man, I guess I'm getting a headache. Like a real big one is coming up, guys. Oof. Oh, I hate that. Oof. Cake started coughing now too. Thanks. I apologize, Mr. Smiling Big. Demo when? What game engine is using this game? This is no game engine, bro. This is just C++. I'm getting a headache too now, bro. Stop watching. What are you doing? Stop. Take a paracetamol. Yeah, off stream. I take one of these. Okay, paracetamol. I do. Hate that shit. Apply. Chill. Goodness. So on the hero, using the stats, active ability, or the stat. Yeah. Ability ID. Yeah, is active ability. Ability, yeah. And then owner, yeah, owner. Active ability. Owner ID. Yep, good stuff. Nice, that was simple. That's easy to do. Now all we need to do is actually get the collision detection. So if ellipse collision, the ellipse, so basically the AoE ellipse, let's const. AoE ellipse with the ground collider. Get ground collider on the hero. Yeah. With the ground collider. And this can also be const. And if they collide, then we apply the chill. Alright, guys. We have successfully generated an ability that freezes enemies, or heroes in this case for now, upon contact. It chills them. So, if we did everything correctly, and I restart the game, they don't have this. Okay, but that's fine. Maybe a spawning enemy does have it. Oh, I see. They need to activate it always. I get it. That's bad. No, guys. The reason why they don't activate this is because nothing is in their circle. Right? Aha. Ah, yeah. Oh. Okay, how do I do that? That's annoying. No, the way enemies work is they activate abilities if they get close to heroes. And since there's no hero at range, they don't activate their ability, which is annoying. Which one is it? The attack here. There we go. So now it uses the actually... How do I do that then? Update enemy. There's got to be an ability thing that says activate always, right? Please. Come on, I was smart enough to do that, right? Okay, so this is just casting the ability. Running. We're running. Ability. Can ability be activated? Yeah. What is that? Okay, the ability can be activated, and then it looks for a target. But only if I see this is for enemies. I get it. I have an idea. Type. Wait. Self. Ha. If it's self, then the new target is the address of the enemy. Let's test if this works. Oh wow. Okay. Why don't they do that? Like hello? Hello? Sir? Oh, they're idling, of course. They're idling. Oh. In idle mode, they don't use abilities. Of course. Oh, I hate that. Idle. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Never mind. Yoink. This guy's making an idle game? What you talking about? Just wait. There we go. Please activate the abilities. Come on. You can do it. You want to. Please. You can't be serious.
I knew I'd win.
This is dumb. No, this is dumb. Okay, why are you not activating this, huh? Tell me. F10. So they do have abilities. Frost Zone. It can even be activated. If the target type is area, because I'm dumb. Okay, well, fine. Okay. There it is. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. It's gonna work now. 100%. Watch. Oh my god! How many times do they activate this? What the hell? Wait, that was burst! What? Why do they explode? Huh? What the hell? Nani? What's going on here? Break? Frost Zone? Break? Nani? What's going on? Huh? Flashbang level? Frost Zone. Oh, I see. I don't break. See, I told you guys. I forgot a break. This is where, you know, these people would come in here. Oh, that's why a break by default is what I would use in programming languages, you know, like Zig and stuff like that, and Odin and... Yeah, bro, like you never have any bugs with break by default, bro. Oh, yeah, but they keep activating it for some reason. Yo, Cakez, thanks for the raid the other day. Hey, thank you, Jodson. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the nice message. Hope you had a good stream afterwards. Why these guys keep spamming this? Stop. Yeah, of course the array is full at some point, man. What you doing? All right, wait. No, wait. I know what the issue is. I know what the problem is, guys. The problem is I don't set the cooldown. So we need stat. Cooldown. Hey, stop. Stop! Sorry, I apologize. Stat, cooldown. There we go. And then cooldown. They just decided they were too powerful for this world. Now this is gonna work. And then we have this finally. There are no bugs with break by default. Why are the ice giants flipping you off? King of Root? Because they don't behave the way I want them to behave, bro. That's why. Bruh. The lag when you start the game. Eh? Why is there 2 trees here like this? What's going on here? Why is it... Why did you load the wrong map, sir? You're supposed to load the snow map. What's going on here? I didn't tell you to load the goblin map. You're supposed to load the snow map. Do you understand? Oh wait, I see what it is. So Murky Waters is exactly on top. Therefore I click on that. So it's gonna be like 66. Move it out of the way. You remind me of... What the heck, bro? I got a baddie for that. I need to moderate my chat. Goodbye. What the hell? Wait, hide user from this channel? Why can I not, like, report? Hate speech, I guess? Okay. Hide user, yeah. Limao? No, he literally said that I remind him of some terrible person in history. Like, huh? What did I do? Ah, there it is. See? Oh god, is that bright. Yeah, perfect. What if I place a Chandri now? In it. Oh, he slowed. Nice. And he goes out? Why are you still frozen? Hello? Ah, it is. Okay, so, nice. The only thing I need to do is draw these properly. But now we have frozen... Wait. Frost zone. Okay. All we need to do is draw render carrot. Dot position. Dot previous position. Dot size. Dot draw data. There we go. And yeah, we need to close that too. Okay, so that was the first. And then for the snowflakes, I think that's fine. Which one? Here we go again. How to piss off German stream? What are you talking about? You're projecting. It's literally my duty as a streamer to ban people that create hate speech. If I don't do that, I get banned. I'm not even mad at all. How can you misinterpret? How can you misinterpret that so much? I literally told him why I have to do it. It has nothing to do... You didn't ban him though? No, it was not on Twitch, guys. It was on YouTube. There was a guy on YouTube. That is the same thing, because the messages get through to Twitch. So, like, I'm not mad. I don't care. People can call me what they want. I don't mind. That's not the point. I need to actively moderate my chat. And you would know that if you were streaming yourself, bro. I'm not mad, bro. Like, don't care. What some people on the internet think. What the hell, man? I've got other issues. Like, oh no, this guy thinks I'm a bad person. Oh no, let me prove him wrong by writing a 10-hour comment chain with him. Trying to convince him to see my point. Cause that's what I need to do right now. Guys, it sucks. This needs to be blue. I can barely see this AoE. Oh, fine. So this gotta be blue. Point 2. Wait, red, green, blue is the end, right? Point 2. How does that look? No band sound equals no real band. Yeah, for YouTube we don't have that, you know. Jova needs to mod YouTube. He's barely on YouTube. What do you guys think about this? This blue color here. By the way, they have so much life. Holy moly. Holy moly. Goodness. Wait, what if they attack me? Do they have an attack? No, they don't. They are not aggressive, they just move. Man, I'm gonna make this AoE a bit larger. I'm gonna 64, let's do 80. More Daniel? It looks purple to me. Yeah, like the color is not that great, I know. Bad color ammo, same as the selection color. Yeah, I know, you're right. What could I use as a color though? That's the question. You're right, it is really bad. Red. But it's bro, it's like an ice effect. Did you stop enjoying games as you got older, but still enjoy making them? Oh, I love playing games, man. If I could, I would play them every day. No, it's quite the opposite. I know, but the enemy attacks. Red, you say. Maybe a mix of red? How old are you? 35. Turned 35. Couple of days ago, bro. Couple of days ago. Okay, so that. What do you think? Huh? Does that look good? Maybe 0.2. Let's not make it too obvious, right? That old? Yeah. Quite old. Yeah. What do you think? Same, gonna make the gaming sacrifices for your own game. Yeah, that as well, yes, of course. Like, I could be sitting here gaming right now, of course. But I don't. I'd rather make the game. And then when the game is finally out and we have some breathing room, of course I want to play games. There's still Darkest Dungeon I would like to do. There's Elden Ring, Wukong, like all of these games I want to do them. But right now the game is more important, so I choose that over gaming. Looks fine. I like it. Yeah, maybe 0.1. But that's it. Dark Souls 2 as well, exactly, yeah, I had a blast in Dark Souls 1, and I heard that Dark Souls 2 isn't the greatest, but it's still a good game, so obviously I want to play it. It sounds amazing, of course. Okay. So now that we have this, quickly, okay? Quickly. I have implemented the enemy. They might have too much HP. I'll see what I can do. How can I build a system that I do with my mouse click where it does the wind? How could that system work? So there's a multiple ways we can do this, right? I want to gather some information or some ideas. No, I come up with my own solution as well. I have an idea on how to do it. I could say I can script it. Number one, we can script this happening at a certain point in time. This will happen. And then I could say I have an array of scripted wind events, let's say. And let's say the wind strength determines how much chill or freeze is happening, right? So for the wind, right? Because the wind causes my tangerines to chill, right? So to reduce their attack speed. So it could be scripted or it could be random. And if it's random, how would we make it random? So for example, a round has that many ticks. And when I start a new round, I could randomly select a starting point and a duration for the wind. And how many I do. I don't know. Depending on the length of the round. But if it's random, then you might get unlucky. So I might just script it. What's your opinion on Rockstar GTA? I don't have an opinion because I don't play the game. I don't care. The only thing that I like, I don't really have time to worry about these issues at the moment. But if you really want to have an opinion from me, I think that people paying $100 for games is their own undoing. I don't care if you complain about it. The moment you buy the game, it's your own fault. That's how I see it. If $100 is too much, I would wait for a discount. That's all. And the game they release will show if they can sell the game for $100 or not, or if they have to reduce it. Other than that, I don't really care. Like, there have been, I think, leaks or something of Rockstar or whatever. Like, not really. I don't really care too much, really. Okay, my brothers. The GTA website is cool. I bet they spend a lot of money on the product of their website. Is gonna be stellar. I'm going to wait for Epic, give it for free. There have been actually some quite good games. What the hell? Make him flip off people. That's actually quite funny. It'll be $26 since it's coming in May 2026. Yeah. I mean, you can believe that if you want to, but that's a big doubt on my part, bro. Yeah, we have like where is it? Oh, free to keep games. We have like in our Discord channel, we have a free to keep games channel. And there was a game actually that I liked that was free. I think Dead Island was free as well. That was awesome. Is it still free? I don't know. Free until... Oh yeah, it's still free. I think Dead Island 2 is a good game, isn't it? And then there's another good game that I saw. I think maybe the Star Wars game was good. I don't know. And the Metro was free as well. Yeah, Metro Redux. Really good game. That was for free, I think. Yeah, it was free actually. That is a good game, man. And so yeah, it's worth checking this out for sometimes. Okay, guys. So since I've managed to do the wind system, And I've also managed to do the ice giants that can attack or maybe not attack. I have built the first part of the trailer, which makes me happy. And tomorrow we're gonna build the Swampington. We're gonna build this level right here. I'm gonna redesign this, add the skeletons in, and then try to animate the Necromancer. And then we will, probably the day after that, depending on how long it takes tomorrow, we will start shooting the trailer. And so I'm gonna do that on stream too, if you guys want to. You know, it's up to you. You can decide on that tomorrow. I can do a poll. If you guys want to see me, you know, make the trailer on stream, we can do that. I will use DaVinci Resolve to let you know already. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, but for now, guys, I need a break. I need to eat and to relax. Oh, look at that. There's Codengri streaming. I'm gonna rate him. Yeah. Already saw that. I'm gonna send you over to Mr. Codengri. And rest a bit. Yeah, thank you guys for the big support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the positive messages. I'm gonna take some rest and we'll continue tomorrow, yeah? Hopefully with more strength and less headaches, right? Hopefully in alter Frische, so wie wir es in Deutsch sagen, huh? I'm gonna send you over to Mr. Codengri. Hopefully you have fun there. I just realized, yeah, the trees are upside down. I need to fix that, I know. I'll do that off stream. It's fine. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. Peace. Thanks for the support. Bye. Bye-bye. On YouTube too. See you tomorrow. Peace.